Hello everyone, I welcome you all to the series of lectures on Python programming language offered by Undergrad Academy. So in the previous session, we have started the loops in Python and we had studied the for loop in Python, but today we will look at the while loop in Python. So without further ado, let's get started. So let's have a look at our today's agenda. We'll first of all look at what is the while loop in Python, the basic syntax of the while loop, and some of the example codes of while loop in Python. So what is the while loop in Python? In Python, while loops is used to execute a block of statements repeatedly until a given condition is satisfied. So the for loop and the while loop are quite similar, but the main difference between the for loop and the while loop is that in for loop, we don't have to do the object initialization. We don't have to initialize the object first, whereas in while loop, we have to initialize the object and increment it at the end. So here's the basic syntax of the while loop. First of all, we have to do the object initialization. Then we will run the while loop up to a specified number and there's a colon after it. And then the while loop will run no matter how many statements it has. So the statement inside the while loop will be executed, and after that we have to increment the loop. So here's the example code for while loop. First of all, we have initialized I is equals to 1 and while I is less than 6. So we will run this loop while the value of I is less than 6, and we will print I, and after that we will increment I with 1. So the output will be 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Because we are running this loop less than 6, so it will have the output less than 6, that is 5. So let's try them out in our PyCharm. So here I have opened my PyCharm and I have declared I is equals to 1 while I is less than 6, print I and increment the I with 1. So let's run this. So here I have got the output. Please watch the video till the end because I have a little more advanced example of while loop in the end. So here I have declared I is equals to 1 and doing the same, printing the I, and I'm checking if I is equals to 3. Like if I reaches the 3, it will break the loop while it will increment it. Like if I reaches the 3, it will break the loop and it will just come out of loop. Unless and until I reaches a 3, it will increment the loop. So let's run this. So this is the output, that is 1, 2, 3, that is where while the I is less than 3, it runs the loop, and as soon as it reaches the 3, it will end the loop. So let's remove this. So here again, I have declared I is equals to 0 while I is less than 6, I plus is equals to 1. But if I is equals to 3, continue the loop. It means that it will not print the 3 and it will continue the loop when it reaches the 3, and it will print the I unless and until it is 3, but it will not print the 3, it will print all the other values because of this continue statement. So let's run this. So here I've got the output 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. I haven't got the 3 because when I reaches the 3, it continued the loop. It hasn't done anything with that 3. It just iterated the value into the while loop and just left the 3. So here I have a little advanced example of the while loop. I have declared a list of cars, that is Ford, Mustang, Audi, Toyota and Honda, and I'm checking if check, and I'm declaring that check is equals to Audi and keep is equals to true. So I'm running this loop while keep is equals to true, when while is still true. Like I have declared this keep is equals to true. As soon as it tends to fall, it will run out of the loop. So while keep is equals to true, I will take the user input, enter the name of the car or press Q to quit. If the user haven't pressed Q, if the user input, I'm taking the input obviously here, and if the user input is not equal to Q, unless and until the user input is not equal to Q, it will run through the loop for I in cars. It will run through the car list and it will check if the user has pressed this check. That is Audi, if the user input is Audi, and as soon as the user input is Audi, it will print it is the best car and it will break out the loop. It won't do anything for the other Ford, Mustang, Toyota and Honda. Only if the user enters the Audi, it will print it is the best car. Else, if the user enters Q, that is quit, it will come out the loop and it will make this keep is equals to false. So obviously if keep is equals to false, the while loop won't run. So let's run this. So enter the car, name of the car. I'll press the Q to quit. So I'm entering Toyota. So it has done nothing. It is just running the loop unless and until the keep is equals to true. It is not doing anything. As soon as I print or as soon as I type the word Audi, it will say it is the best car. Let's try out for Ford. It hasn't done anything for Ford. It is just doing this. It is the best car for Audi because I have declared that if user input, that is user input, the name of the car is equal to check, that is Audi, it will print it is the best car, else it won't do anything. And as soon as the user print type Q, it will run out of the loop. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching us. Please take up some time to subscribe to our channel, kindly like the video and share it with your friends, and comment your queries in the comment section below. Goodbye, see you soon.